Hey everybody, welcome back to The Pressing Matters. I'm Scott. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for your support. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Over the last 6 months, I've been contacted by several companies asking me to review their products on my channel. And I turned all of them down flat, mostly because they were totally unrelated to the channel. Things like video games, computer software, exercise bikes, and so forth. I was flattered that someone wanted me to review something, but I was like, no way am I going to put something on my channel that is not audiophile related. And so I waited, and finally it happened. A company called Questyle contacted me and asked me if I wanted to review their new product. It's called the NHB12 True Lossless Headphone. It's made for Apple. It's Apple certified. And it is the first true lossless headphone approved by Apple for use with their devices and with Apple Music lossless music service. This is something that really appealed to me. Up to now, I've been using Spotify, which I understand is like MP3 quality, but the only reason I use that in my daily life is to audition things that I'm thinking of buying on vinyl. I never use it for pure pleasure of listening to music. And this product really offered the potential for a lifestyle change for me and to actually have music on the go in high resolution and enjoy it for what it is, not for just auditioning things that I'm going to buy on vinyl. I had to download the Apple Music service. It was very simple. It is a free 3-month trial, and after that it's only $10, and everything on there is already encoded for lossless or high resolution, So it's either CD quality or higher, and that is really cool. So the interface on Apple Music is not as easy and nice as Spotify, but I think I can get used to it. I haven't played around with a lot of the settings yet, so I will do that as I audition this, but let's take a look at this. It comes in a beautiful box, very similar to an Apple product. It says where words leave off and music begins. And this is what you get inside. I was going to take this out and play with it before I unboxed it. And then rebox it, but I knew I'd never get it back in here like this. The headphones are here, the earphones. The wire is behind here. It has a built-in DAC, which is both a DAC and an amplifier. So I'll have more details to tell you during the review, but you take this off and you have a carrying case, and under here you have the manual and the silicone ear pieces to fit it exactly to your ears. So I will take this for a spin and I will let you know what I think. Before you start listening on these earphones, you have to go into the Apple Music app settings. So go into your iPhone settings, go to Apple Music, go to audio quality and set everything for high resolution lossless. That way you'll be ensured that whenever a high resolution lossless file is available, it'll play that way. The second thing is to select the correct silicone earpiece. So this is how the earbud looks, and this is a large earpiece on here. There's 5 different sizes. These are very important to get the proper bass reproduction and sound isolation. I suggest you start at extra large and work your way down until you get a good fit with good isolation and good bass response. This is something that I didn't realize how important it was, but I started out with medium and I wasn't quite satisfied with the bass reproduction, and then went to the large and I got much better reproduction. These simply loop over your ear. They're so simple to put on, and at first I thought that's kind of weird, but it's actually better than the stethoscope kind of pulling down on the earphones. They sit nicely. There's no pressure. They can be worn for a long time comfortably. This is the DAC. So the DAC has 2 lights on it. This is the first thing I encountered that I was a little confused about. I kept playing what was supposed to be a high lossless file, and I'd look at the DAC and I'd say, oh, there's only one color light there. I thought there was two colored lights. They're both red and they're both very close together. So one light signifies lossless audio quality, two is high resolution lossless. And I would look at it and I'd say, this is supposed to be in high resolution lossless. I wonder why only one light is lighting up. And I contacted Questyle and they were like, check this track because we know it's in high resolution lossless. And it was Adele, Hello. Not one of my favorite tracks, but I was actually looking at the DAC and I saw it switch to two. They're close together, so it appears sometimes that they're one, but if you have good vision, maybe you can see it as two. I listened to Hello in high resolution lossless, so that was my first real introduction to the sound, and it was quite impressive, better than I'd ever heard it before. I since went on to look for other tracks, and this is something that I found a little bit not confusing, but a little bit cumbersome about the Apple Music app. Is you have to go to each album or track and see if it's in high resolution lossless, and it's time consuming. I finally said maybe someone's put together a playlist of high resolution lossless tracks, so I used that as my reference and kind of cycled through several playlists of high resolution lossless stuff. And occasionally I'd come across an artist that I really loved, and I checked their catalog, and the whole catalog was in lossless. So I was able to listen to Joni Mitchell's catalog in lossless audio quality, and to be honest, it was stunning. Beautiful, beautiful sound on her catalog. Now, her catalog is the highest resolution possible. Many times the tracks will be CD quality, and sometimes they'll be 192 24-bit. And hers were 192 24-bit, and wow, they sounded great. I actually took the headphones and played the same tracks in Spotify just for curiosity, and it was like a blanket was over them. These headphones excel in high frequency resolution, depth and spaciousness. The mid-range is very accurate. The bass is good and adequate, but I'm a bass head, so this was one area where I had to adjust my expectations a little bit. It was no better or worse than, other in-ear headphones, but, when my audio dealer comes over, he's often like, you got to turn down your subwoofer. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I like a little more bass, but the bass on here was very well balanced with the rest of the spectrum and sounded very good. Overall, I was very impressed with the headphones. I think they are a great value, and this is a really cool Kickstarter campaign. The campaign runs for the rest of the month. I think if you get in during the month, it's $259 for these headphones. After that, the retail price will be $300. There'll be a link below for more information. There's a promo video there. There's a link for the Kickstarter campaign and landing page, and all the information is there. But I can say that, going back and forth between the old way I was listening to music on the go, which is Spotify and Apple earbuds, and high resolution and Apple Music, there's no comparison. This is like a whole new world for me. And I think it'll really get me out of the house and start me enjoying music on the go, where I hadn't been doing that for a long, long time. This is a really innovative product, and it's so cool that it's all plug and play. You don't need an additional DAC, and you have a very affordable high resolution music service in Apple Music. And I really couldn't find anything on there that wasn't at least lossless or high resolution lossless. The catalog seems to be very complete, and I think it's a great alternative, and I'm immediately ending my Spotify subscription and going with Apple Music. For the same price, it's great, and for people that are paying $20 or more for Tidal or some of these other services, this might be an option for you as well. I can't say enough good about this. This is a really nice product, and I'm so glad they sent this to me. This is going to open up my world quite a bit, and I couldn't be happier with the headphones. I think they're great value. Do check out all the information below. I hope I've given you a taste of what I experienced. And until next time, I'm Scott for the Pressing Matters. Thank you and have a great day.